Hello everyone, week 4 is done, and what a week it's actually been. Oh my god. So training has been ramping up for sure, but also my personal life kind of did an upside down on me and took me on a little bit of an emotional roller coaster. So let's get into it. So training wise, it has been very interesting. So like, we're still doing our kickboxing and working on our combinations. We've been getting better at those combinations, and we have the coaches say what we are doing, and then he explains it maybe max twice, and then we go and do it because we've done those a couple of times. Also, a double leg takedown have been noticeably better, and I personally feel much more comfortable with doing them, but also started dipping into doing single legs and actually how to get into them, and not really what to do once we get them, but really what to do, how to get into them, which was being very, very interesting. Jiu-jitsu, I've been staying for a lot of classes afterwards, and that has been awesome. We got a taste to what the CrossFit Opens were like, and what are they actually like as well. So we did like a 2015 workout, and oh my god, that's kind of intense. So that has been really interesting, and I've been learning a lot. And when I'm there and training, even if I'm exhausted going there, I feel fantastic when I leave, and that has been one of the gifts I'm doing. Now, to kind of come clean, I did miss Tuesday. I didn't go on the Tuesday class, and here's the reason why. I mentioned that I started a new job, and Tuesday was my first day, so it was one of the things I need to kind of set things up. So I kind of made the decision not to go. Looking back, I could have made it happen. However, that in itself was a great learning experience, because it made me realize how horrible the traffic in towards the city is during that time, and why is it far better to just go training first and then go to the city. So to give you an idea, my day looks like this. 4 o'clock, I wake up. By 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm there at training. I stay for 2 hours or an hour and a half depending on the day, and then by 8 I'm there at work doing an 8-hour shift. From there, I get home. That might take a while, and then at night, until pretty much I fall asleep, I prepare first for my next day, but also then make calls and other kind of business arrangements as well. So it's a full-on day, and there's a lot that's actually happening. And what has been a really big lesson is actually scheduling my day ahead and actually working on the best I possibly can. Now, the other thing as well is, like, as you can see, that's quite a lot, and I know certain people actually do more than I do, but still for me, I'm pushing myself physically at training, but I'm also then coming home and I need to kind of put myself in a better state so I can actually make my calls and do my business arrangements afterwards. So it takes a toll on my body. And here's the other kind of big dip. The biggest dip of the week was the Thursday night, because I come home, I'm, as I mentioned, quite a full-on schedule, but I'm wrecked. I'm completely out, and I'm trying to save my last 2 days worth of footage, and as I'm doing it, I accidentally delete most of it, and it's gone. I couldn't help it. Now that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I just completely crumbled emotionally. I was a mess because I felt lost. I had anger, sadness, everything was coming up, and I called a friend because I'm like, I can't deal with this by myself. I need someone else to help me. So I gave a call to my good friend who has helped me out a lot, and he was kind of laughing at the situation. I'm like, dude, I love you, but right now I might want to punch you because I'm not feeling that situation the same way as you are, but that's fine. And what we got to at the end is he kind of helped me calm that emotional freak out, but also give me the opportunity to start really looking at where the benefits are in this situation, even something unfortunate like this. Because if you ever done videos, if you ever maybe have photos that you really cherish and you accidentally delete them and you can't get them back, it hurts. That loss, it's real. But there's sometimes a reason for it, and sometimes there's always a gift within the pain. There's always a positive within the negative. It's the yin and yang of life. But it's sometimes hard to see when you're in it at the moment. So having the opportunity to look for it, I had quite a few things pop up. Like, for example, it made me realize that my outside circumstances were controlling my internal state. and I was letting that happen. And I know for a fact that I can change that and shift that. I wasn't doing that though, so it gave me that opportunity to do that. So that was one. The other thing as well, it made me realize to be more careful how I'm doing my transfers from video from my phone to my laptop and vice versa, and really be cautious before I just do something. You have to have like a second checklist before you go delete, for example. And that in itself could actually save me some other stuff. And that was just background footage. That all it was that was really lost in the end. The other thing is that as I was talking to my friend, he mentioned something that was really, really powerful. Two things actually. Number one was the fact that you're allowed to have average days and below average days. You're allowed to kind of crumble. Sometimes you gotta do your best and everything just falls apart, and like in Murphy's Laws, like everything's gonna go wrong all at once at the worst possible time. And in those days you just have to go, just tie a knot at the end of your rope, hang on, go to sleep and try again the next day, which is pretty much what I did. After the next day I actually feel far better. But yeah, there was one of those, okay cool, that's it for me for today, I need to reset. But sometimes you have to do that, because that allowed me to release a lot of pressure and a lot of the mental and emotional uncertainties and issues that were kind of boiling up within me. So for that in itself, it was like letting it release before it exploded. So that in itself was really, really good. The other thing that my friend told me is completing things is far more important than doing things perfect. Getting things done will get you places, but getting things perfect will not get you anywhere. And again, I'm still learning that lesson, because I still want to do the best I possibly can, but sometimes it's not going to work. Like for example, my phone has been messing up. This is the second time I'm recording this, because the first time it had a little popping sound in the microphone. I have no idea why. Hopefully this is going to be better. I don't know. Other issues been happening with my phone, other issues been happening here and there. But it's not being perfect, it's getting things completed is the important part. The other thing that was really cool, and this was like a lesson, like I don't know what your beliefs are and if you believe in higher power whatsoever, but I truly believe that this message was meant for me at the right time. A couple days later, after the Thursday, I go to a friend's place and a couple of us are talking, and two of my friends are talking to each other, and one of my friends said to the other friend is, I bought this crystal, and after 10 minutes I actually lost it. And my second friend said, isn't that interesting, you're not supposed to have it then. And that was like an aha moment, because I'm like, that's a message that was for me. It was, I needed that. Like maybe wasn't supposed to have those video footages, because if nothing else, it gave me the opportunity to actually share with you what it's like to go through a loss like this and still be able to function and get things done. If that's all it done, that is an amazing lesson by itself. So getting things completed is far better than getting things perfect. It's just the way it is. Sometimes you have to be more resourceful, and it's not the resources that count the most. So yeah, it's definitely been an interesting week, and I hope you had an incredible week as well. And subscribe, like, comment below any questions, anything you want to see particularly or hear about. We'd love to hear your thoughts. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video.